Hi there, Hubert for today's lesson. Today's lesson is a quote from Eckhart Tolle, if you know who it is, that I was remembering and thinking about today regarding some situation, events during this day. The quote is, it's when he was asked if he ever gets mad, if something doesn't go his way, if unexpected things are happening, if he gets upset, if he gets mad. And he said no, and the person asked, why don't you get upset? Or I don't know if he asked why, but anyway, he said, I don't get upset because I accept life as it is. I accept reality as it is. And when you think about it, it's quite interesting because when you adopt this attitude of accepting things as they are, as they happen, not as you would like them to happen, not as you would like them to be, not getting mad because things are not turning out the way you scripted it in your head, the way you have your little scenarios and scenes and acts like in theater, and you project what should happen and how it should happen and how people should talk and how you should talk and so on. But when you really do like he says, meaning you accept things happen the way they happen when they need to happen, which doesn't mean that you don't have to do anything, but you do your part and then the rest is not up to you, so you just take it as it comes. When you start to do this, then you basically stop getting mad at stuff that you cannot change anyway. And this energy that is not used to get mad, not used to resist, not used to fight against something that you cannot even touch, that fight a battle that you cannot even win because it's just you fighting the wind. It's just you, just you hitting the wind and thinking you're gonna win something. So when you stop doing this, you have so much more energy to just adapt to life, to just be dynamic, meaning that things happen, and as they happen, you acknowledge that they happen and you change whatever you can change, and the rest you leave it to life, so to speak. So as it comes, you just take notice and adapt. And by just telling you this, it also reminds me of another quote that I like from a movie with Clint Eastwood. And it's a movie about a marine or something like this, it doesn't really matter, but what he says is that there are the rules of the Marines, and those rules are like this. He says it better, obviously, but what really stuck with me is say that there are like 3 steps. The first is to observe, the second is to adapt, and the third is to dominate. So obviously it has this language of marine, of fighting, of dominating and so on, but you get the point. You observe, you look at things, you look at the relationships of things between them, you look at the situation, then you adapt to the situation, and by adapting to the situation well enough, then you dominate the situation, or at least you take benefit of it. And I think it's a very good, also short little quote that you can remind yourself of if you feel like it. I personally do, and I think it's really useful. Observe, really be alert and try to really see what's really going on, not what you would like to happen, not what you would like to see, but what really is happening, and then adapt to it. And then you will see that by really adapting well to it, embracing it, and you manage to take the most out of it and to dominate. So yeah, shortly enough, don't get mad because stuff happen that you cannot change. Just accept things the way it is. Observe, adapt, and dominate if you feel like it. Take care.